Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
All right, Larry, from the heart of Silicon Valley, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello again, everybody. I'm Brandon Gaudin here in the booth with, as always, Charles Davis. Charles, a lot of times in the open, we focus on quarterbacks, running backs. What about the tight ends in this one?
Well, I think LR identified it really well because the tight ends are matchup nightmare. Wide receivers who can flat out run and use their body to create bigger plays. Cover them with a linebacker, cover them with a defensive back. Either way, they feel like they have the advantage.
Drive now for the 49ers. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. A lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play. Perfect read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Always got some breathing room. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And now it's second and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. 47 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap.
And a sack resulted.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught. He'll get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth there. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Their big-bodied receiver, 62 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations.
Back to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So we played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 14-7 is the score. We're back to Santa Clara after this.
The ball until you catch it, trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Now back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 23 yards on the play. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd love to sit down at some point in our offseason and talk to these defensive coordinators.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well.
else. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick, secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there, 56 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal is a
play fake here on 1st down. Deep drop. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Orlando, Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
LR, plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So in the second quarter, he's...
Here we go now. Green 39. Green.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. Touchdown, Detroit. Their dangerous wide receiver. 30 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep...
They'll come out throwing here on first down. We're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be a San Francisco first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Folks, he wants that type of celebration.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 4, getting 3 points. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Larry Ridley.
Here's the first half highlights. Offense now with the shot after the pick. They'll go with the run here, and he'll take this 4 yards for the score. Lions up by a touchdown. 1st and 10, they'll go to the ground and pound here, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. The 49ers tied up at 7. Head to late in the first. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and nobody can stop him on this long touchdown. Lions up now by 7. About halfway through the second quarter. Here the pass is completed into coverage, and a quick 3-play drive ends with the score. Now trailing by just 3. Lions with the football late in the half. The catch is made after a quick pass, and he capped off the 8-play drive with a touchdown. Still late in the first half, pushing the lead to 10. Screen pass will work for a completion here, and he'll win the sprint to the end zone. Now trailing by just 3. So that's it for...
Have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. play action fake. They'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Surveying the field. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that they were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed on. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there. One's faked out. What's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
He'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Their big-bodied receiver. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
But there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3. But
that was filled by a big man wanting to make the tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Finding time. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Partner, he got the DB on his horse on that play. He certainly sold like it was going to be a deep route before breaking it back on the comeback towards the sideline.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st.
But it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
What really hurts defenses on screen passes is that they eat up one of their levels right away. Because, you know, most defense, there's 3 levels. D-line, linebacker, secondary. But on a screen pass, you're inviting the defensive line to get past them. And then you throw the ball over their heads. And now there's just 2 levels left to try and stop. This offense gathers together to watch tape for this game. They're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we do.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up.
They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also... Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete.
It's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then you break.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. Give him 11 yards that time.
And then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice time.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Now a handoff here to his running back. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a full last time. See what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300 created itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
He'll find his man on the comeback route, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to get this going on. Because right now, he has kept the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try to avoid the big hit?
He's back to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now they'll look to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme. Give up something big that all of a sudden you look at the scoreboard and say, we blew a golden opportunity.
I wouldn't mind OT. I wouldn't complain.
I wouldn't complain either. Just make sure.
Now, first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. So they do get it across for the game-winning touchdown, barring, of course, something crazy happening on the kickoff.
So if we take the crazy out of it, that's the way you close the game out.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Under the Lions' pressure, he's...
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
They'll look to throw. Finding time. Now a desperation throw deep.